Hello, once again, this is Antonio, and I'm coming at you with another exciting video. Now, I did a video on Miss Janay White probably about 2, 3 weeks ago. And at that time, it was only an article at that point that was written up by Atlanta Black Star. And since then, I want to stay on top of this story. So, stay on top of the story, I discovered just how brazen this jive turkey Janay White is. She's very brazen. She done took people money, and people become keyboard gangsters when they're away from the people that they took money. Because if the average person was close to you and you took their money, they'd be spanking you for old and new. But you get to be tough as a keyboard gangster online, Miss Jive Turkey Janay White. And basically, what she's saying is, if you gave her money, you're not getting it back. So we got to be on top of that story, right? If you gave her money, this job, Turkey saying you not getting it back. So I hope you understand what she's putting down. What she's putting down is if you gave her money, you're not getting it back. So in hindsight, we got so much to unpack. So we're gonna go ahead and get the sponsor of this video out the way. All right. And that is InVideo. Anonymously share your content with InVideo, creating a faceless YouTube channel. YouTube has become a popular medium for content creators to share their expertise, creativity, and stories with the world in today's digital era. However, not everyone is comfortable presenting a face or disclosing their identity on video. Many people prefer to create faceless YouTube channels for a variety of reasons, including privacy concerns, personal preferences, and the nature of the content itself. By utilizing the powerful video editing features of InVideo, an online video editing platform, you can maintain your presence while delivering compelling and engaging content to your audience. So now that that's out the way, let's go ahead and dive into this video. It's so much to unpack because this job turkey, Janay, right? And the reason why I say job turkey is because you can't curse on YouTube. You got to keep it professional. But she's very arrogant in her presence. We're going to get to the video where she's really going in second. And then we're going to talk about some of the people that were being evicted because of her actions. So without further ado, let me hush my mouth and let him talk.
Tonight, more people are coming forward saying that they have been scammed out of thousands of dollars by a Jacksonville businesswoman. One man who started a Facebook group about the alleged fraud wants Janay White to be held accountable, and he's helping connect potential victims with investigators. Riley Phillips is on your side tonight, joining us live from downtown Jacksonville with an update on this situation.
Yes, Buddy Wilson says he invested $56,000 into Airbnbs through Janay White's businesses. But he says he hasn't received that money back, and now he doesn't even think those Airbnbs actually exist. Ashley Buddy Wilson owns a landscaping business in Jacksonville and was looking to expand his portfolio. He met Janay White back in March of 2023 and decided to invest in rental properties through one of her companies.
So I started giving them more money and I kind of spread it out. I was calling them every week, going by there, make sure the office didn't disappear, make sure there was somebody there.
Wilson says everything was fine until his rental units went live and he was supposed to get paid.
Things went out the window as soon as I started getting those profit loss and it was time to get paid, and there was no communication, no specific answers, no accountability, just passing me back and forth type of situation.
Wilson says some of the paperwork he received was not correct, but White and her associates were not forthcoming with information. After months of not getting answers, he turned to Facebook, creating a group that gained more than 12,000 members in just a few weeks.
I see this group as, hopefully a place for these people to speak up, get the resources that they need to make sure that they can try to get their money back.
White sat down with First Coast News last week and denied these claims, but she received more backlash after posting a video, which has since been deleted, saying people are not getting their money back.
You ain't getting your money back.
Wilson says he has now verified more than 50 victims, and he is passing along their information to investigators. He just wants to help people get their money back and see White be held accountable.
It's really bad, and that's why I'm going to stick through with it. And everybody has pretty much given me their support and has been there with me one-on-one. I have no doubt that this is going to be taken care of.
Oh, don't go away.
We just reach out to Janay White again today.
It gets worse, right? Don't go away. All right. We just start to cook. All right. All right. I got some good stuff for you. Yeah. She talking about she has 50 Airbnb B&Bs. All right. Here we go. Black woman entrepreneur, owner of 50 Airbnb properties, launches construction firm to build affordable houses in Florida. Now, this was August 14th, exactly 2 months ago. And let's read some of this before we get into some of her cussing. Meet Janay White, an African-American entrepreneur from Jacksonville, Florida, who owns more than 50 Airbnb properties. She also owns J. White Construction, Inc., a black woman-owned construction company that was recently been certified as a vendor with the state of Florida, paving the way for her mission to offer affordable housing to first-time home buyers, single mothers, poverty-stricken areas in the process. At just 36 years old, Janay's achievements are nothing short of remarkable. Not only is she the CEO of 8 successful businesses, but she is also the founder of a nonprofit organization, possesses 8 investment properties. And this is what we want to dive in right here. Three of which are new construction homes built from the ground up. Additionally, she runs a hair salon and boasts an impressive rental car fleet of 8 vehicles exclusively offered to single mothers. All right. So I just trying to give you some little backstory of this Janay White. This Jive turkey is a scam artist according to the people that filed against her. Right? Janay's story is nothing short of awe-inspiring scamish. See, it should have been another dash scamish. Rising from homelessness and living paycheck to paycheck, she transformed her life through sheer determination and hard work, establishing herself as an accomplished serial entrepreneur and the CEO of not one but 8 incredibly successful 67-figure companies. Today, she stands as a beacon of scams. It's not hope, it's scams. Dedicated to empowering others to attain financial freedom and create generational wealth. Now, if this was true, you will actually see me here clapping like a seal. You will actually see me clapping like a seal if all of this was true. I'm not here to be a hater. That's not what Tiggio would ever stand for, because I love people, plural, whatever race, that's doing great for the community. But that's not Janay White. And that's why I'm not clapping like a seal. And if you don't believe me, let's go here.
For Jack starts now.
Right now at 5:30, the News for Jack's I-Team has uncovered several eviction lawsuits now connected to a local well-known entrepreneur named Janay White. You may remember White is accused of fraud by dozens of her investors who say they paid her thousands of dollars for real estate and Airbnb investment opportunities.
Well, now court records show 4 apartments connected to one of White's businesses are delinquent on rent payments. News for Jack's consumer investigator Tiffany Salome is here with what these evictions mean to investors. Tiffany?
Investors feel like these evictions confirm their worst fears, that their money was not being used for what they thought it was. And they tell me Janay White was still sending them profit and loss statements, even as these lawsuits show she was failing to pay rent.
These are 4 different eviction lawsuits for apartments that Janay White had signed leases for, then turned around and offered to investors as turnkey Airbnb opportunities. After paying an initial setup fee of $7,000 to $13,000, investors say they were told they could sit back, relax, and collect profits while booking, cleaning, and other procedural tasks were taken care of.
Although it was booked 100% rate, we weren't making any money off of it.
Buddy Wilson invested into 8 different Airbnb units for a total of $56,000 up front, one of which is the subject of an eviction lawsuit for failure to pay rent.
Is it a shock to you to see your exact unit number that is facing eviction right now?
Yes, it is. It's a huge shock. There's definitely at least 6 other investors that have the same unit. 1316 Galleria.
Court documents show White and one of her companies, Luigi's Concrete and More, were served a 3-day notice September 6th demanding payment. Wilson was sent a profit and loss statement September 8th showing he owed money, even though the unit was at 100% occupancy for the month of August.
I believe there was no business here. I believe that her intent from the original buy-in was to defraud us.
White is accused of missing a total of over $9,000 in rent payments in September for rental units at Ocean Park in Jacksonville Beach and Alaqua and Galleria Club Apartments in Jacksonville. Wilson says he and other investors were recently sent notices of cancellations of their short-term investment agreements by White, and that's the last they've heard from her.
I think that her being evicted is part of her business being shown for what it really was, which wasn't business at all. It was all fraud. I'm happy and excited that they are evicting her and that the truth is very much so coming to light.
And these eviction lawsuits are against the LLC Luigi's Concrete and More, which is owned by Janay White. And investors tell me that all of their contracts and payments were sent to Luigi's Concrete and More. We've tried to reach out to hear from Janay White for comment over the past few weeks as we've been following this story, but we have not heard back from her. In the past, she has denied any wrongdoing in a written statement to us, but the offer still stands if she wants to tell her side of the story. We're live in the South Bank. Tiffany Salome, Channel 4, the local station.
Okay, so of course this Jive turkey not going to tell her side because it's not a side to tell. But what she did was she went on a rant. She went on a rant, baby. She said, and I quote, "If you want your money back, it was an investment and you're not going to get it." Let's talk about this Ponzi scheme. It's going to be a little cussing. That's why I played the video late, because I knew she was going to cut a fool. But let's carry on.
I'll be on the motherfucking Ave tomorrow. I got these fucking nails. I'll be on the motherfucking Ave tomorrow. Cause one thing a bitch ain't gonna do, a bitch ain't gonna fuck with me. A bitch ain't gonna fuck with me. And my thing is, I'm the nicest person in the world. I'm the nicest person in the world. I will negotiate. Okay, you ain't like it. Well, what can we work out? But bitch, you making posts, you doing the most, you will never get your money back, bitch. I don't give a fuck. If you want to try to talk to me, if you want to try to get on the right motherfucking side, then you might. But if you if you
Hope she know, and I'm not an advocate for anybody going to jail, but them made up flyaway lashes and those earrings and all of this stuff goes away if she go to jail. She should pipe down. All right, let's carry on.
You got anything to do with any negativity spraying my name, I can promise you this. I can promise you this, so they got me fucked up. And I will be on a motherfucking ass tomorrow. But I can promise you this, you will not get a...
All right, so I played it late, like I said, because her attitude is unbecoming. And you state your opinions on your own. Is that a person that you would have gave $56,000 to with that attitude? Absolutely not. You take other people's bread and you get an attitude with other people where they're inquiring about their bread, and then you turn around and say, "Oh, I'm not going to give you back your bread. You are out your French toast mind." She is out of French toast mind. But anyways, this is Antonio with Team Tiggio. This second video I've done about Ms. White. And you clearly see that she's definitely out of French toast mind. And you could go ahead and put that in the comments below, and then we'll go from there. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. If you love to donate to the channel, you can hit Cash App or Super Chat. And once again, we'll be seeing you in the next